I forgot. Gotta do this edit of the chart again. Just to see. Oh, excuse me. And change these up. Guess you can stay there too. And take you out. And that's what it is. That's all. I guess you good, you good. I think it was him. No, somebody else, I think. Yeah. Yep, 6-4. See what a man coverage looking like. 76. I'm gonna run a little man coverage and see how they work out. Yeah, good. You slow as dirt. They about the same awareness. Same strength, everything like that. Looking for 80 on tackling. 69. Yeah, you stand. Yep. Well, let's steal a happy ass right here. Oh crap, my bad. I didn't mean to take you out. I'll leave you there. Third out back. So I can get you a break. Right. quarter. Gonna go for surprisingly good strength on that. Got some decent strength. I guess I'll try you. You got some strength to hold yourself up. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, somebody got inside. That's crazy. So I shouldn't put you there, but I got no choice. And put y'all I can use you and then put you. There's somebody else who got good decent man coverage. Make her win. There we go. Oh, okay. Nope. No. No. Oh, he already on there. I used to put him up there and did that brain. Yup. I could have 85 or better. Can't really beat that. He's like the next 83. 92 speed, 72 awareness. Or we can do Morgan. Him. Well, 97 too. Yeah, I think you're right. Be smart. Go him. My 3 inside, and he's back gonna be free safety wise will be Morgan. Or his boy is good, so that's the reason why I'll keep him there. Nope. Maybe, but nope. Yeah, these two work. Slot one go him. Yep. And then one person. Save. Save again. Alright. Yes. Foul is save. Load up the game. See what we gonna do. Setting the clock into. Let's go ahead, honey. We gotta find something. Time to see what we got, guys.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the quarterback.
He'll take a deep shot here.
Come again.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
There's a crease. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant.
Picked off! What a play by this defense. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense putting points on the board.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Yeah, my fault. Should've just ran with it anyway.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers.
Oh
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. He's got great speed.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Appreciate that.
Makes the grab in their space.
Appreciate that.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Put 6 on the board.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Stepping to the right. On the run, fires downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Carr moves away as he feels pressure. Sure hands, it's Flanagan. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn. That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Got it. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Play action, C.J. Carr. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Again, it's Carr. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Carr to throw for it on 4th. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. He's got the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice move to keep running. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Under fire. He's on the move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Booster! Freeze!
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties.
Sweet! Look!
Throwing, Carr. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Rodgers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Russell. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Keelan Russell.
He stopped me.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
To the air, it's Carr.
Come on, pick that off.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Pick that off.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Hey, move! Go!
From the gun on third down, Carr. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. C.J. Carr firing again. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering him downfield. Nobody open. He can't find the place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on fourth down.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell.
Oh my
He just
God.
handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
Play action, Carr. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Throwing Russell. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now here's Russell. Finds his tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I got to score.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using the quick game. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Russell. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keelan Russell. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Tyler, I seen you going to be over. If I had enough time, I'll put him in the post. He took that extra away. And since I didn't put him in the post, I couldn't get it. Because that's what I should have had.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
If I would put him on the post, then I would have it. But him doing that, the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers.
Run.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
We
what
can make
vision.
it. We can make it.
And there he goes.
And we made it.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
We slowed down everything. Deal.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one.
Yes, I played on much tackle.
He'll bring it out. It's Mobley.
Otherwise,
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
you'd think he was a good guy.
Here come the Irish back on offense.
Oh.
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh my God, miss.
On target.
Oh my God.
At the 35, he's got room. They
knew he was
finally
going
get to
that
him.
way.
What a play there to pick up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Motion from the wideout.
Anything back from that ass, bro? It's still coming.
To throw, it's Carr. It's complete to the
That's
left.
my fault again.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here.
Booster!
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quick.
We're going to keep on. We're going to keep
All
on
down, but
throwing
they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
To the air again, Carr. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ready. Line 14. Line 14. Ready to go.
Carr. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
And who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't know what he's doing.
And, man, you got to love the resilience of this defense, man.
Okay,
this has been a pretty long drive. Chewed up some yards. They stayed focused. They stayed hungry. Down here on the goal line, they bowed up their necks, man. Get the big third down stop to force a fourth and goal.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The quarterback making adjustments. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Throwing Russell. Pocket breaking down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh my
Gives
God,
it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation. They've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run. And I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. He might want another play. Fourth down, Russell. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in, and so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
I'm probably this game.
Russell. Back open in the middle.
Yeah.
And they swarm him under.
Probably ain't gonna play.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Quick catch on 3rd down. Could not make his way to the corner. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.
Corner. Thank you. Shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and
He
more.
knew I was going.
And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Again, it's Russell. Quarterback now breaking the field.
No.
That's it, 5. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the
There we
open.
go.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Score and stop it.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
What we going with?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let's find something that we can play safely. That's definitely shit.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Carr. Rushes on him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The throw. It's complete to the right. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Sweep, sweep.
Throwing, Carr. Under fire. And as he throws, put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. The Irish punch back.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work. And how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Might be changing the route. Keelan Russell. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're...
But he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air, it's Russell. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Throwing Russell. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
We got one of that.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. He'll pull it down. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on and they get that turnover.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few 1st downs. This one's over.
I ain't never seen my damn quarterback move. especially like one of these damn games.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Let's go to...
Well, whatever. For 26, I don't care about all that. I'm just mad we lost that game. I can say all day long. I never had that many fumble in the game. Like, that's crazy. Oh. Do 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 do.
Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Might be calling a hot route. Russell. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Makes the grab and room to run. He'll go out of bounds right at
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Running inside, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. This is a designed run. There's some room. Got enough for the first. He is in! Touchdown Tide!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Good defense.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Moore.
Oh my God!
Finds his man. It's Hooks. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Moore to the air. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Bill! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moore fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hooks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Fires downfield. Working that left side. Oh, out of space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Again, it's Moore. Snagged out of the air. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Moore to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you've got to be dialed in. You've got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
You got to pick, you're going to catch the ball. Too.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Lee. Stumbled to the ground. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
So he's going to be over.
Quarterback may change this route.
This is a handoff.
Keelan Russell.
Oh my God, that was terrible, bro.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Handoff to the lone back.
Come on. Got 4 yards. This is if he's running, he should be up on this play.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again?
He should be open. But you on the street, though.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, my God.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot.
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. On the move. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This shit.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
There we go.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Throwing Russell. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything,
And this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Back to pass, it's Russell. The screen, he's got wheels.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Don't have to move quick. Find plays I like.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the counter. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Russell. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Russell on play action. Finds his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I like this play too.
Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on 4th. The offense changing the play. 4th down, Russell. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Alabama pushing the tempo. Again, it's Russell. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This will work.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Keelan Russell. Under fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Uncorks it. On target to the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half.
Snags it, and there's running room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Throwing more.
Oh my God. I can do that.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. More to the air again. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
Oh, he quit. I made everybody quit. That's okay. That's understandable. Said I can't win. Said I can't win, so I might well just quit. I understand that. Smart man. Cause I need that win. I'm gonna get some more win. Get one more game in if I head off. Yeah. One more and I'll be done for the night. Cause I got a pause.
Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Indiana Hoosiers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hit him in the face.
The run inside. It's Richard. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Hit him with this.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Pulls it in, it's Preston. Tackled there by the defense.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Come on, man.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
On the ground with the counter. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big game on offense.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Alabama! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Ooh, I missed that.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step in this drive comes from their own 44. Inside the 45. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Riley. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
They go play action with Russell. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yards, and now really set up in a position to do a 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He wants to change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell takes the easy completion. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make...
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Throwing Russell.
Oh my God.
Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Great.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Splinter landing!
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Barker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He got me on that. I don't even know what happened.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead?
Let's see. If I hit him with this.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Slings it downfield. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. It would have been a high level, but look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half.
They got more people coming than normal.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a big play. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Russell.
Oh
With the
my God, what
catch,
just
it's
happened?
Jenkins.
What I just did?
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
22. Eagle.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Indiana!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Enter. Iron. Spear. Slug.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Richard.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw time, running short in the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking deep. Makes the catch. It's Richard. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
One good time.
The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Now adjusting. Looking down the left side.
Stop.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And tackled there by the defense. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Keelan Russell. Makes the grab on the left. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Russell will throw for it on 4th. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good...
Going for it all. And he went for it all on the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. They made sure that one fell incomplete.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete on the right side. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Throwing Russell. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Howie, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game.
Maybe a crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown tie.
GG's, bruh. This is way to end your game. 2 wins. Call it a night. Be back on it later. Appreciate y'all coming in. 3-2. Play the game. Come back. Yeah, come in the comeback, kid. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Heisman is like the top 12 person. All American. They might drop it down to freshman. I did that. I gotta get sophomore 2000. I lost 12 games. So, got that. I'm gonna go check on my Ultimate Team real fast. I got 17 open. Ooh. Let's open some packs. Probably open like 7. Okay. Pick. Man. Best round. They got all that. So, who we go? Wide receiver, like quarterback? Nope. 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 Got a decent corner already, I think. Yeah, he ain't that bad. What's this? I haven't got one. Let's get a wide receiver. Okay. quick sell. I ain't gonna quick sell them in the that right now. Alright, back it back. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what we get in this pack. Open another pack. Okay. Okay. Open another pack. Oh, man, these packs are really good. That's a month, I'll tell you that. Okay. Not too bad. I have over UK right now. Okay. Next. So right now I'm gonna put it on. We're just gonna go to the next. What is it? Next. Come on, man. I don't care about no Pittsburgh uniform. Anyway. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Let's build my own line up. Let's open it up back. We can add another wide receiver too. Might as well. Next. Wait, watch it. I guess we can throw you on here too. I don't need no quarterback. I think I got a quarterback. If I can remember. Pick 2. You one. Nope. Yep, you work too. Let's go look at quarterback. Yeah, see, I know I had a quarterback. So that's the reason why I didn't care about getting what I had. Quarterback. But overall 75 right there. Okay. We not looking too bad. Mm, much better for me. Ugh. We had a 75 overall. Offense don't look too bad. But defense this still need to come around. I need defensive tackle. I need right edges, left edges, right edges, left edges, leg position. Yeah, I need some linemen. Oh, what's this most expensive thing on auction? What's up in here? Let's see. Alright, go overall. Dang. 86 overall size so far. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a 90. Nope. The highest one is 88 so far, I think. Let me make sure I did a 90. Let's go 92. 93. Nope. You got rid of get different type of card. That. So the highest card right now, that's a 88 Ty Gurley. Mm. Yeah, Sony figured out these things for $2 million. I wonder how the hell they get a damn Ty Gurley already. So Ty Gurley is a package. Let's see that challenge. Let's see. I don't know how they got Ty Gurley. Maybe infinite. Maybe it's just from one of these or something. Maybe. Let's see if I got anything to pull. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I think that's what's been available. Pick one this round. Man, we getting you. I should get that DM, but nah, we got built up. X. X. Oh, got you on this one. Yeah, I told you I was kind of not doing too hot on this. Well, give me something good. Okay. No one open pack. What's that? 2-player world. Okay. These two players come with some available. Oh, so I can upgrade them or something? I don't got nothing to get none of these anyway. Cost me 45. Yeah, I don't understand all this right now. It's late. I'm about to hop off. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, good lord. Stay up. Mm. GG's everyone. Oh, come on, y'all. Oh, I get ready to put a movie on. Head to sleep.